Hey man, what's up? What's happening? You already know who it is and what it is. It's your boy Nephew Q here to give you another installment. And today I want to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart. Team USA. We took yet another L today. And this time we didn't even place. We didn't get gold, we didn't get silver, we didn't get bronze, we didn't get nothing. We went all the way over and got nothing. But let's get into today of why we got nothing. Now, first and foremost, we lost 3 times in the FIBA World Cups, right? We lost to Lithuania, 104 to 110. And then in the tournament, we lost to Germany, which would have, that game would have placed us in the gold medal game. And we lost to Germany 113 to 111. But the crazy thing about that is during exhibition play, we actually beat Germany 99 to 91. So we already beat them once, but then they turn around and beat us to advance to the gold medal game. And then in the bronze game, we lost to Team Canada, which composed of Dylan Brooks, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, RJ Barrett. So they had some quality NBA players on their squad as well. And I mean, Dylan Brooks gave us 40. This is the same dude that during the NBA playoffs against the Los Angeles Lakers, he couldn't do anything, but against Team USA, the dude was turned into LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, whoever you want to name that's an all-time great. That's who he turned into today, and he cooked us. And Shea Gilgeous, he chipped in with a little 31 and 12. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, he plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's no slouch. He was an MVP candidate. He probably will be an MVP candidate in this upcoming NBA season. And RJ Barrett, who plays for the Knicks, he threw in 23 and 7. So they have quality NBA players who did their things, but we have a whole team of quality NBA players. And I'm going to get to that in a second as far as the blame. But yeah, we lost today yet again, and we didn't even get a bronze medal. But let's talk about where the blame should go. Now, to me, the blame should go all around, right? But the blame starts at the top. Jerry Colangelo and Steve Kerr, they picked this sorry ass roster. And I don't mean sorry ass roster as in these guys aren't good because they're NBA players. So obviously they're good. But I mean, they picked this team composed of up and coming C plus B minus type of guys thinking that this was going to get it done. And that's the problem with Team USA and the whole selection process when it comes to FIBA World Cup play is that Jerry Colangelo has gotten, let's just call it what it is. We've gotten spoiled a little bit as far as Team USA is concerned. Our NBA superstars have gotten spoiled, which I'm gonna get to that in a second. But Jerry Colangelo thinks that, we can just send our up and coming C plus guys and that'll be good enough. And as you've seen in this FIBA World Cup, that ain't good enough. It's not going to be good enough moving forward because it's not that that our guys aren't good. It's the world is getting better. And regardless of how you feel about Noah Lyles comments, I ain't getting into that today, but I'm going to touch on it, but I'm not getting into it. I'm going to touch on it a little bit. But as far as like the, NBA not being considered world champions, and then if you play for the Olympics or in the World Cups or whatever, then you should be. Anyways. Jerry Colangelo has got to get out of his spoiled ass mind thinking that we can just send our C plus guys over there and that'll be good enough. And speaking of our C plus guys, let's talk about that a little bit, man. You got Austin Reeves, who just signed a contract, right? He just signed a 4-year, $56 million contract. Brandon Ingram, who was on the bench, he could barely even see the floor. He's making $158 million. Jaren Jackson, he's 4-year, $105 million. Tyrese Halliburton, our starting point guard, is on a $560 million contract. Mikal Bridges, 4-year, $90 million. Cam Johnson was on a 4-year, $94 million. Jalen Brunson, who just was a free agent last summer, signed a 4-year, $104 million. Those players right there combined $867 million, and we can't even get a bronze medal. Let that sink in. Those guys I just named are making almost $1 billion combined on contracts, and we couldn't even get a damn bronze medal. A damn bronze medal, man. So goes back to sending our C plus stars over there thinking that that's going to be good enough. And the thing is that our NBA players have become spoiled, man. Our NBA players have become so spoiled. Now, when I say NBA players, I mean superstar players. Our NBA superstar players have become so spoiled that they're thinking, we'll just wait till the Olympics to win. Dog, it don't work like that no more. This ain't not, and like Steve Curry said, this ain't 1992. Well, Steve Curry, yeah, this ain't 1992. So you might want to get your ass out there and start coaching a little bit because Steph Curry wasn't on the floor, Klay Thompson wasn't on the floor, Draymond Green wasn't on the floor. Now let's see what you can really do when you ain't got those guys. And we seen what really he can coach when he ain't got those guys. We ain't even get a bronze medal. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But back to the NBA sport entitlement superstar players. I don't want to hear this notion that, I'm not saying that the NBA players don't care. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the superstar players feel like, oh, well, I just went through a grueling NBA playoffs or I won an NBA championship. It's hard on my body to go to the NBA playoffs and then turn around and play in the FIBA World Cups and then turn right around and play an NBA season. Man, shut up and quit complaining because Luka Doncic was playing. Dennis Schroeder was playing. Giannis would have been playing if he wasn't injured. Now I get Jokic wasn't playing because he just won a championship, so he did want to let his body rest. But before that, he was playing, and then you got guys like Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks, he was playing. R.J. Barrett, he was playing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who was an MVP candidate last season, he was playing. So miss me, top superstar NBA players talking about they want to rest their bodies. Miss me with all of that. Y'all just didn't want to play and y'all thought that our C plus stars were good enough to get it done. And as you can tell, they weren't good enough to get it done. Now, Anthony Edwards is an up and coming superstar in the NBA. So he did his thing. He did what he was supposed to do. But the problem is that he didn't have the right group of guys to come along with him. Yeah, it's okay when we're beating teams like Jordan and things of that nature. But when you And what gave people a lot of hope is we actually beat a quality team like Spain as well. So we were thinking, oh, okay, this. But when that tournament play started happening and it's a little bit different and the pressure's a little tight and palms get sweaty and butt cheeks get tight, you've seen the results. Lose to Germany to advance to the gold medal game, and then you lose to Canada and you don't even get a bronze medal with that as well, man. So Team USA has got to do a whole lot better as far as the selections process is going, as far as guys wanting to commit themselves to this process. And you might even need to say that Team USA might need to go back to having tryouts again, because the whole selection, we had Paolo Banchero out there who just came off of his rookie season playing starting center for us. Like that just goes to show the arrogance of Team USA and how we view ourselves when it comes to basketball. And it's crazy because we invented this sport and we didn't even place a medal for a sport that we invented. Let that sink in. Now, back to Noah Lyles' comments. I know that he caused a lot of controversy with, his statements about how can NBA players call themselves world champions when, it's not you playing against other countries. You're just playing against the best players in that league. Well, Noah, and I'm not here to get into that particular debate, so to speak. But what I will say about this is okay. So you mean to tell me Dylan Brooks was named the FIBA World Cup Defensive Player of the Year? Defensive player. So is he the best defensive player in the whole world? I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, if I'm not mistaken, was named the MVP of the FIBA World Cup. So does that mean he's the best player in the world? You see what I'm saying? But I just want to make sure we're keeping things fair. And I know Dylan Brooks there. I can't remember Shai Gilgeous-Alexander if he won the FIBA MVP or not. But what I'm saying is whoever did win the FIBA World Cup MVP, does that now mean that they're the best player in the world? Because I could have sworn that however you want to categorize it, some people go by MVP or whatever the case may be, but some people say LeBron is the best player in the world, or Kevin Durant, or Jokic, or Giannis. But these players play in the NBA. They don't play in their respective league, Euro leagues, or overseas leagues. No, they play in the NBA. So how is it that the person who is considered or is in contention to be the best player in the world plays in the NBA? Or when you name the best players in the world, why is it that the whole list is NBA players, but yet some people seem to think that you can't call yourself a world champion? And I said I wasn't gonna get into this. It just bothers me how people have jumped on this Noah Lyles thing so much to discredit NBA players and their accomplishments, but to give praise to other players and their accomplishments overseas. But yet everybody who plays overseas wants to get to the NBA because it's the world's best league. You see what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't equate to me. And I know people are like, well, see, Noah Lyles was right. Noah Lyles was not right. What? Okay, so you mean to tell me if we had a team comprised of Dame Lillard, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and all that, and Steph Curry, You mean to tell me we would have still lost against these guys in the? No, we would not have lost in the FIBA World Cup. We just sent the wrong team out there to the FIBA World Cup. You know what I'm saying? So, and look at the 2004 Redeem team. We had, Allen Iverson, Tim Duncan, that yada yada yada, and we lost. Why? Because we sent the wrong team. It wasn't that we weren't the best anymore. We just sent the wrong damn team. Because when we sent the Redeem team in 2008, what happened? When we sent the team in 2012, what happened? You see the reoccurring pitch in here that when we send our best to actually go show people what we do with basketball, we get the gold medal. When we send the right team out there, we get the gold medal. And why is that? Because we have the best players playing in the best league, and that's why we come home with the gold medal consistently. But anyways, and the superstar players of the NBA. Again, I'm not saying that these guys don't care about the USA and want to represent their country and play for it. But what you got to realize is that these guys that I just named, the Dennis Schroeders, the Luka Doncic, the Jokers, the Giannis's of the world, it means so much more to them. It's more of a country pride for them to play for their country than it is for Team USA. We take that for granted, whereas these guys, they really, really, really want to play for their country, and they really want to win a gold or silver. To them, placing a medal, regardless of what it is, gold, silver, or bronze, it means so much for their country. That it means, oh my gosh, we won a bronze medal in the FIBA World Cups. We won a bronze medal in the Olympics. It means so much more. But for us, we look at winning anything less than a gold as a disappointment, and it should be that way. And if we feel that way, then shouldn't we send our best players over there to make sure we keep coming home with the gold? I'm just saying, Jerry Colangelo, Steve Kerr, get it together. And to be quite honest, I don't even know if Steve Kerr is the right guy for this team. But that's just my humble opinion. But anyways, I've taken up too much of your time. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Download the podcast on all major podcast streaming platforms. You already know who it is and what it is. It's your boy, Nephew Q, signing off as always. Treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. And I'm about this thing, y'all. Peace.